Democrats ramping up efforts to subpoena and ultimately force congressional testimony from, well, just about anybody that has been in Trump's orbit. Former White House counsel Don McGahn and loosely affiliated fellow businessman Felix Sater, they're the latest targets. The House Judiciary Committee reportedly wants Trump allies who were questioned by special counsel Mueller's team to be questioned yet again, because apparently they didn't bother to read the Mueller report. They got to do an additional investigation. I would just say that, you know, my next guest is probably on that list, but he's already answered Democrats' questions because he says there's nothing to hide. Here with me right now, former Trump 2016 campaign manager Corey Lewandowski. Corey, they're coming for you. They're coming for anybody that was in that orbit, aren't they?
Trish, they are, because they're so afraid that this president is going to keep the promises that he made to the American public, that they want to destroy him in any way they can, because the Democrats have no agenda. So their only agenda is to tear down the president who's fulfilling the promises he made on the campaign trail, to take the notice away from the fact that they want to give illegal immigrants health care. They want to make them citizens as soon as they step into this country. They want to give away college for everybody. Look, they have no agenda, and so they want to go after anybody associated with this president to draw attention away from their failures in Congress.
But, you know, the Mueller report came out. Is this their own version of it? I mean, and it was very conclusive. There was no collusion with the Russians, for goodness sakes.
Not only was there no collusion, there was no obstruction. They were very clear about that. Attorney General Barr, Deputy Attorney General Rosenstein was very clear there was no obstruction. Mueller's own team said at the very beginning they knew there was no collusion, but they continued on with this 600-day narrative and spent $35 to $40 million of taxpayer money, wasting it to go after people where there was no crime committed. And now we think that these geniuses at the House Judiciary Committee are going to be able to come up with information that the dozens of FBI agents after 500 interviews couldn't find. It's an absolute joke.
No,
it's a waste of taxpayer money, right? And it's a shame.
It's a dog and pony show.
It absolutely is.
They want to bring everyone up there, trot you guys out, try and get, I guess, their base, riled up. But here's what they're missing, I think, Corey. And look, you ran a very successful campaign. They're missing the idea that Americans want to vote for something, not against something. So if they were smart, they'd be talking about more ways to fix some of the economic challenges and the international challenges we have. But that's not what they're interested in, right?
They're not interested. Look, if the Democrats are smart right now, they'd go and pass a bill through Congress that funded our roads and bridges, our infrastructure, our airports and seaports, so that everybody could have a safe infrastructure. If they were smart, they'd pass a bill that allows Americans to buy health insurance across state lines and cover them for pre-existing conditions. But they don't want to do those things because they have no agenda. Their agenda is the party now of infanticide. Their agenda is the party of illegal aliens. Their agenda is the party of forgetting about middle America and pandering to those that socialist agenda on the left-hand side where they think Venezuela and Cuba should be the way America is run.
Oh, my goodness. And by the way, they've got a lot of mainstream media members that agree with them.